lots and lots of friendship, which is good. Wait, what? Oh wow. Okay, part 2, the Sleeping Titan. Oh, we're only in part 2 now. Okay. Everything's okay, we finally made part 2. Let's keep going for a little bit more. Okay, so I want to put... what was it?
That looks good.
If you say so. Remove painting. Midnight Suns instead.
Very nice.
I know this is difficult for you, Stephen, but the Sanctum is gone, and we need to plan for what comes next.
What's next? Armageddon has already happened. What's next is hell on Earth. The barrier has been breached. Expect the world to fall, city by city, nation by nation.
I'm not ready to give up, and neither should you.
It's not just losing the Sanctum that hurts us. It's also Banner.
We will handle him, as long as he doesn't become the Hulk.
It's his mind that I'm most worried about. That rift charge is just the start of the awful things he could conceive of. He is Lilith's most powerful weapon now.
Then you know what we need to fight back with, right?
We tried. Blaze is being impossible unless he gives us the parchment.
Shh. Voices carry. Let us lower ours.
Hunter, where are you? Have you heard
What
everything
the-
that's happening?
Okay, let's first do... but he's still in there. The cruise ship captain declares lockdown right after leaving its New York hours. Sources say that this time mentioned multiple with bites from supposedly razor-sharp teeth. Searchers suspect in Greenwich insurance scam. Bleak Street Manor vanishes in fire inferno. While heroic firefighters worked hours to contain blaze, its former resident, Dr. Stephen Strange, could not be reached. How is this connected to the web menace? Oh my god. I fucking hate him. Okay, book club.
Just two BSFs spending time together.
What is a BSF?
Best Spider-Man friend, which is yours truly. I mean, I don't want to presume or anything, but I think our trust and acceptance levels are, like, off the charts. Cranked up to 11, right?
Yes, you can definitely say you are my best Spider-Man friend.
Really? I mean, yes, of course. I never doubted I was the best spider person in your life.
You are one of the best people in my life. Period.
Well, let's
So,
keep on
now that we're
pushing the
like
light.
BFFs and all, I'm ready to hear it. What's the verdict? Give it to me straight. I can handle it. No hard feelings.
I am sorry, Peter, but
Oh, don't be. I understand. You don't have to explain anything. It was just an honor to be nominated.
no, I meant I am sorry. I do not know what you are talking about.
Oh, right. I need to remember to say all the words. I know you think I'm just this sweet kid with no bad bone in his body, but I really think I belong with the Suns. I even watched all the cinematic universes of all known universes and was the test subject for some spells that magic swore will wear off. Someday. I think they're warming up to me. So what do you think? is there a place for me in the Suns after this whole apocalypse scenario is over?
It would have been an honor to have you in the Suns, but Tony already has a plan for you. He wants you to become an Avenger.
He does? He actually said that. I mean, I prefer to join the Suns, but at least Aunt May will be proud that I finally got a corporate job.
Then it is settled. You will join the Avengers and return to New York City under the guidance of Stark.
Yeah, but on one condition. You have to visit me. Because after this is all over, I'm really going to miss you. All of you.
Robbie and I will make a trip of it. Promise.
You better. Because the two of you are the best freaking friends a Spider Kid from Queens could have.
Challenge mission unlocked. Okay. Now we have that too. What ugly POS will that be? Wanna do everything and then we'll do the story mission.
I heard Strange's spooky funhouse went poof. But look on the bright side. Things can't get any worse.
I'm a little surprised by your optimism.
Okay.
Why? Half the weirdos here have survived more than one apocalypse. A house going bye-bye isn't too bad.
You have a point, but Strange just lost his home. This was another major loss.
Yeah, sorry, pal, but I find it hard to cry over a bunch of wood and nails. Unless I'm crashing through a building.
Yeesh. You have never had a home?
Nope. Not unless you count the abandoned subway system. She may have smelled like garbage, but it was my garbage. The Abbey's the only home you ever had, right?
Correct. I spent my entire life here. And what came after.
So you'd be like Dr. Magic Man if this place went down in flames.
Of course. The Abbey is a part of me.
Sure is cozier than all the places I've ever bummed at.
I am almost afraid to ask.
Smart call. I won't say a peep to Doctor Strange about his house, don't worry.
Okay, at least 2 friendship with Deadpool.
Lilith and her minions did a number on New York.
Yes. And New York is just a taste of what is to come if we do not stop her.
I haven't seen the city in such a state since Blade and I tore through Times Square. That was even worse.
What happened between you and Blade?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
I want details.
It was our first encounter. Blade wondered if I was an alien, because I was unlike any other vampire he'd fought.
You are unlike any other vampire.
True. Anyway, he tried to stab me with a wooden stake. I threw him off the roof of a building. The battle only ended after I drained him of a few pints of blood.
Wait, you mean you bit Blade?
Oh yes. In fact, I believe my bite granted Blade his vampiric strength.
Blade says he was born a Dhampir.
Well, that's his side of the story. But I know the man I once fought only grew stronger after that encounter.
I am unsure who to believe. I may ask Blade about this.
No need. I just told you everything you need to know. He's a bit sensitive about the topic.
Feck. No friendship points or anything else. Let's...
Oh, you are gonna love this. Where's
current
Caretaker?
equipment.
This is taking too long.
First mission card is free.
I had one
Immediately
job,
gain multiple
protect the
training
Sanctum
levels.
Sanctorum, and I failed.
Okay, so that's 2 superhero strongholds Lilith.
There's a gamma coil
Got more
analysis.
coil for me?
Look at that. Okay.
Reading's good. What can I say except you're welcome?
Okay, equip, quick strike. Yikes. Let's read all that, I guess. Deadly ground. I guess I'll take one of those because I don't have any of those anymore. And I'll get still meditation. Let's do
Came to
this.
the right man. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Daywalker. Quick jab. Special delivery.
Big Tony's Forge of Mystery, we never close.
We've got those upgraded, right? Yeah. Bolt of Baltak upgraded. So Daywalker, we've got those upgraded already, so... Spider-Man challenge. Legendary combat suit. Okay, defeat the incarnation of memory to acquire the Infernal Spider ability card. No redraws. Do that, I guess. Then we move over here. Okay, right. There's another one killed. Get that. We move over here. Well, I'm gonna do it like that. KO! The next 3 Spider-Man cards are free. Exhaust. Yep. Okay. And then up here.
Let's go.
Yeah. Infernal spider. No. We got a new Spider-Man. Spider-Man's costume. Yeah. Customization. Let's see. I mean, sorry, but that's freaking cool. Ooh, and if we get some colors that I actually like, maybe, yeah. Let's get that out of the way so it doesn't pop up all the time. I've got a Daywalker chain 4. Still meditation. Yeah, we already had an upgraded one after all. Fake. Alright, and let's see. Should I use... Let's see... Yeah, when strengthened through... It would be better than the web slinger, right? It does more than the web slinger. Let's do that. Okay. And we're doing all that instead of going straight to the mission and everything.
Where's Caretaker? This is taking too long.
She and Strange will be here when they're ready. I'm getting impatient too.
Have they seen what's going on out there?
Getting reports of zombies in the sewers.
Vampires in Manhattan? More vampires in Manhattan.
The green sky is growing.
All right. Let's not give in to rumors.
Sorry, Cap. I don't think these are just rumors. The old Spidey sense has been on double red alert since...
We lost the Sanctum? Perhaps now you understand why I was so adamant we save it. Think of the Sanctum as our world's supernatural ozone layer. When it breaks down, or explodes...
Holes open up. Only in this case, instead of a nasty sunburn, you get demons. Lots of demons.
And his children basked in his light as the temple of the false gods fell.
Oh, what album is that from?
The prophecy. The dark god Cthon readies his return.
Well, does the dark god Cthon own a dude ranch in the Southwest? Because there's a whole lot of something going on out there.
Should, probably tell them.
About?
The carnival. Johnny Blaze and the Quentin Carnival.
No way.
Who exactly is Johnny Blaze?
Sort of a jerk.
Legend. Famous stunt rider, fellow spirit of vengeance.
And keeper of the parchment of power.
The final page of the Darkhold. The missing piece my mother needs to complete the prophecy and free Cthon.
Oh my god.
When were you gonna tell the rest of us this?
Welcome to our world.
The entire point of a secret guardian is to remain secret.
Yeah? From the look of things, I say your little secret is out.
With the barrier gone, our enemies must have been able to detect the page's foul presence. Lord knows what wretched evil Lilith sent to retrieve it.
Missions can now appear in any region that has been locked. Yeah.
This is not going the way I wanted it to. The Sanctum's gone. Hell has literally come to Earth. This is a worst-case scenario.
What?
What is this strange growth on the grounds?
Well, it may seem like some sort of invasive species. The substance we've been calling corruption is actually a physical manifestation of Chthon's dark influence.
How can it continue to spread in his absence?
The ever-resilient Darkhold keeps his ambitions alive, tempting the lost and desperate towards the darkness. With each new follower, his power here is rekindled.
Whew. Okay then. All right.
In my experience,
Things don't get more bleak than this.
then this will be my last stand. If I have
Gotta get all of that, right? And then we go to Lilith's garden. Maybe we can finally go and play.
I should come back another night.
It's actually at night that I need to do that. Oh, you're kidding me. I'm gonna get a few things that I can. Get this. Adaptive for a combat bonus. Ooh. Let's come and get this. There we go. I believe that's the last one. That's only at night. Ta-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Damn. What are we gonna do without the sanctum?
Right.
Damn it.
Heroes.
I needed that sanctum.
Customization. I still want her to be in a light suit now. And then Spidey. Customization. Let's see. Colors for this one are silver instead of gold, red, bluish, white, black.
The Abbey feels so lonely without Agatha.
It does feel like from all of these that the original is kind of the best looking. What is the difference? Less white. And this is best one then. Let's see. New York City, we still have the Devil's Due. So let's go get Venom.
Just because there is talk of a slime monster lurking beneath Manhattan does not mean...
Oh, it does. Look, I know Eddie and Venom. They're not what you'd call unsore losers. And we did, kind of bury them under an old bell tower.
Has anyone seen the creature since?
Long gone by the time S.H.I.E.L.D. showed up. They go to ground when you wound their pride. In this case, underground.
Venom on the loose? Licking his wounds?
Now that's a friendly neighborhood problem. So, how about we go solve it?
Do you have a question?
You gotta work on your social cues.
Her social cues. Right. Okay, let's see. So we have the channeling hex. Oh, we got the blessed relic before. Nanotech weave. Gain one of that. Actually, the critical is kinda good if we gotta fight Venom after all, so. Yeah. Let's go.
Are you worried that Venom will hold a grudge?
I wouldn't
Might
say
change
worried.
it to
I've
the
come to
full
expect
black
it.
instead of with the white.
And you still think this is a good idea?
Yeah. Eddie tries to be a savior, but sometimes he needs to be saved from himself. Besides, what's the worst that could happen?
He could eat one of us?
See? Could be worse.
How could be worse? Wait, actually, I gotta see. So Nico went to low all of a sudden, and how about? Okay, so Spider-Man and Captain Marvel stayed at 5. That's weird. So I have to do everything over again with Nico for one reason or another.
You got all the slime in the world. So, where's our slime monster?
Vampire. Ah, vampires.
Maybe it's the Downtown Express?
Sounds like a lair.
Sounds like.
Still so hungry.
And there is your slime monster.
Time for seconds.
Breakfast for dinner, I guess, with a side of vamp over easy.
Not so easy for the vamp.
Oh, gross, Eddie! It's hard to know who to root for in these parasite versus parasite situations.
Parasite?
A demonically possessed symbiote?
With a vampire's bloodlust.
Not good.
Come on, Eddie, don't do this!
They are definitely doing this.
Okay. What the? Defeat Blood Venom to complete the mission.
I should have known that thing would crawl back to the sewers once Lilith had no use for it.
Wrong! We have no use for Lilith! We don't need her!
Tell yourself whatever you have to.
Not to interrupt, but have you really been eating those vampires, Eddie?
Lamb's meat of all!
So if you are what you eat, what does that make you?
Hey, buddy. Frenzy, right? And then that's why I didn't use my quicks. I thought this would happen. So if I
You are too weak for this fight.
Do that. Oh, dark incubation. Oh, wow.
Late to run
Let's
now.
get rid of those. That's a good system to draw some cards.
It is almost graceful the way you swing through the
French
air.
now.
That won't slow me
Ooh.
down.
Yeah. Remember, this is all happening and we're still in our first battle. So, I do that.
There is no escape.
Now that's a big move. Oh, this should be good.
That's him down once. Let's see, what can we... We need some healing, probably. Holy Burst is gonna come in handy. Yeah. I'm gonna... do that. And our turn.
I have spotted enemy reinforcements.
Okay, he's got two.
This is low even for you, Eddie. Moping in the sewers, scarfing down the undead. You're
Gonna heal.
Better than Lilith! Better than you!
I meant more on a personal or even spiritual level, you know?
We know your blood will make us stronger than she ever could!
He's not lost his way with
Here, 2 weak. That should lessen the damage that we get for a bit.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I could...
I am ensnared.
Stunned? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I can't play anything.
Sure, just do whatever the last guy did. I never thought I'd miss being chased across the city, but this is really getting gross.
Somehow the smell
Not eating roses.
Let's do that. Dark incubation, yeah. Yeah, I still need...
Looks like it's up to me. You guys are really gonna get hurt if you're not careful.
I needed the quick damage. Oh, this is quite a bit harder than I would have.
Man, you guys are really into me, huh? This one's for you.
That's
Should
a
come in
resist.
handy.
Actually, I'm gonna use you for this.
You're in trouble now.
Level up?
Sometimes I even impress myself.
There's a frenzy though, but she's got a quick ability already, so
Out of this.
okay. Way to get that up. And it's every 2 turns, so
Here we go again.
right, like that.
I am impressed.
Everyone needs heals, so I'm gonna move you over here. Because I need to do Holy Burst like that.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Your mother abandoned you.
Not gonna do any of that. Chain Strike will not help. Maybe. Another holy. Yeah. Okay, let's end turn. Oh, there was one more. I didn't see it.
Remember the old days, Eddie? We had our differences, but this.
We have had
Dragon
enough
color.
of all of you.
I'm really getting through to him today.
This shall be of great help.
Yeah. Again.
I might be a little late.
Okay. Holy Burst. We're gonna take out those 3.
Consider it done. Feel my call.
Actually, I'm gonna move Hunter over here. Just hope I have the range. Yeah.
Good one.
Stun you. Stun removed. Let's do Spider Sense.
I'm going for it. Right, feeling it.
So 92, 228. That should take him out.
Coming at you.
Let's go.
Gotta be honest, you didn't leave me much choice.
Whew.
demon energy from every pore.
Don't lose it, pal. Either of you.
He is lost. One mercy remains.
Ah, yes. The elimination of one tormented soul for the good of many. Oh, but humans do love a moral dilemma. The umami of a otherwise flavorless existence.
Fuck you.
Mephisto.
Gesundheit. Nice mullet.
Go to hell.
There's nowhere I would rather be, but I've come on business. So let's make a deal.
Is this one of those fiddle at the crossroads scenarios, or...
No deal.
My terms are as follows. I spare Venom. I cure the symbiote of Lilith's demonic touch. I end the blood fever he's given himself, gorging on curdled vampire bile. I retch a little thinking of it.
I said, no deal.
All this, and I ask but one inconsequential thing in return. Stop the vampire uprising. The undead are bad for business.
So you cure Eddie, and we keep doing what we've been doing?
Yes. Wipe them out. Remove every trace of their foul scourge from the earth. Then I will cure this pathetic creature forever.
For the last time, no.
Hold up. Give me the fine print.
Nothing much. The usual. If you should fail, you'll discover something far more threatening than the undead, namely yours truly, etc., immortal soul, yada yada.
This is a bad idea.
This or he dies? We don't have much of a choice. I'm in.
Good. Just sign there and there.
Oh no.
You may feel a little sting.
Bad food! We will destroy you, bad food!
Go get him, Ed.
We should follow.
You do have a vampire war to wage. Oh, and Peter, I'll see you around.
How did he know my... Huh.
Oh my god. So now we get to play with Venom.
Of all the surprises we've had so far, that was one of the weirdest. So, that's a truce then,
for
right,
each point
Eddie?
of reference, and he starts
We
with the
feel
maximum
like
amount of reference.
ourselves again. Weaker, but ourselves. We will spare you. For now.
Hey, that's progress.
He didn't threaten
So
to
one
eat you.
attack of heroics.
That is progress.
I'm gonna... that. I'm trying to get... Okay, let's start... with that one.
Here we go!
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay. This one. Well, we take out that one, because they are more dangerous.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Got any... He's got 3 Ravenous.
Quick bite! Generous!
Tasty brains, his life steal. Okay.
It's time.
It's 3 more gone. There is a dark ink now. Thank you.
All who serve Lilith will fall.
So that's how you wound up in the history books.
Oh, we're out of... Okay. Goodbye. And then we just have that guy. Would that be enough to finish him off? Probably, I hope. Yeah. Let's have fun that capture.
Return to your mother.
And that was refunded thanks to his ability. Yes, sir! That went good. Let's read all this. Spider sense. An increase.
This is the worst headache Eddie ever had. We need a nap.
Almost forgot what you were like before Lilith got in your head. I've kind of missed it.
Goodbye.
Is that really what you think? I never wanted that. I was trying to keep you from eating my neighbors.
Always following us, stopping us, leaving us hungry.
Well, that is kind of my job.
Ha! I think that's the last of them. And not a moment too soon.
Kitten? There's Eddie.
Is that
Eddie?
Well, this is awkward.
you are the man in the monster?
Something like that.
So, you okay, Eddie?
Blood! It's kidding, little joke. No, I come in peace.
For once.
Really? New kids got to get in on this too? Hey, by the way, you're killing it out there. Respect.
Thank you. Not my first vampire war.
Eddie, are
Okay.
you yourself again?
Well, you mean, are we ourselves? Yeah, Lilith. She made us a monster. We did awful things. You know that's not who we are, right?
Of course.
So I'm sitting here, well, in there, thinking. I saw what you did for me. So, how about we put aside all our, personal stuff?
Okay.
No, not forever. Just until this whole messed up vampire situation is figured out. Till all the innocent people are safe. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. I don't know.
Works for me.
Shake on it. Oh, huh. Wait a sec. Put her there, partner.
I'm there, partner.
Welcome to the Midnight Suns?
Okie doke. Venom is back. Actually, that's a pretty cool fucking photo. Convert to painting. Continue. Fuck. We're running out of time again. Book club meeting. Also,
Book club tonight. You in?
yeah, let's do
Meet
that.
you there.
See you there.
I like this book, but I can't explain why. Maybe I'll figure it out as we discuss it.
I should not be this nervous about what you all thought of the book. Even the best translations from Kree lose subtext.
Everyone's in the mood to mingle. Go ahead. We can start whenever.
Ooh, I had to-
Let's get this started.
Let's do it.
I am ready.
Carol, this was your book, so you can start.
I'll throw it back to you. What did you think of the book?
I had a rough time with it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't say that. At first, I spent more time referencing the glossary than reading the book.
Sounds familiar. What changed?
I noticed a kind of rhythm to the words. I began to see them as lyrics to a song. All that dry talk faded, and it finally came together. The lyrics made it feel much bigger than a chapter on Kree farming implements.
Exactly. This book was about much more than farming.
Exactly. The rhythm to it helped paint a bigger picture. Once I caught on, I kept reading and didn't rely on the glossary. I picked everything up from context. That's when I realized none of this was about farming. I'm surprised how much stuck with me, despite some concepts being legit alien to me.
Agreed. For me, the rhythm wasn't lyrics. It was more like the book was written to a cadence.
That's why I had you read it on your Spark. The mnemonic lexicon won't work with a hard copy.
The what now?
An ancient Kree technique. It helps you remember text that would otherwise be considered... There's no Kree word for stuffy, but essentially that. But all that's packaging. Let's get into the book itself. Hunter, did you figure out what the bloom and the harvest represent?
The bloom.
The bloom is poorly defended territory behind enemy lines. The harvest is when you strike that territory and then fade away.
That's an important aspect, but it's more than just an attack strategy. It's about what comes after. At the time of the book's writing, the Kree cared most about integrating captured territory while still expanding their empire. Conquered worlds came with people. Rather than treat them as prisoners, the Kree provided them with most benefits enjoyed by Kree citizens. This period is known as the cultivation.
So the bloom was when they gained full citizenship under their conquerors.
No, it's when the world requested it. As long as they could feed themselves with Kree farming techniques and defend their world with Kree defenses, the request was granted with few exceptions.
So what's the harvest?
As part of the service required by the Empire, many of these new citizens began the cultivation of freshly conquered worlds.
So they were living examples. Show the newly conquered what they could achieve if they went along with the Empire.
That's also how vampires work.
Carol, I think I pieced together the Kree strategy.
Do tell.
It's all tied to agriculture. Every soldier knows you can't fight if you can't eat, but they applied this to their expansion. Till the field, sow the seed, pull the weed, reap the crop. It means the Kree wouldn't advance until the territory they took was secure and productive.
If your enemy knows how you will act, they can prepare.
Certainly, for other spacefaring empires. But most worlds had no idea the Kree existed until the invasion was underway. But the Kree expansion had momentum. They could afford to push harder because their whole weight was behind the advance. Unless a world could push just as hard, it would eventually fall under Kree control. Carol, how was that?
Close enough to impress me. The strategy in Volume 32 wasn't perfect, but it worked out for the Kree far more often than it failed.
What happened when it failed?
That's covered in Volume 33.
And that's book club. Steve, you're up next. What's your book?
The Mantle of Authority, by General Chester Phillips.
Is this the one you keep saying I should read?
The very same. Now you have to. It's book club.
Okay.
So, why choose this book?
Volume 30 was way too spicy for this crowd.
Go on.
I'm kidding. It's relevant to what we're facing today. Hydra, the Lilin, your mom, they seem to have the upper hand all over the world.
The Kree never conquered this planet. Neither will my mother.
Exactly. Reputation makes you seem bigger than you are. We can hit them anywhere at any time.
Okay, +2.
You can bet this adds to our own reputation. And that's how we defeat our enemy. As long as we're still standing, they're gonna fall.
I hope you enjoy the book I chose.
Why do you say that?
It's about people who weren't around until after your death. But I'm sure you'll figure out the context.
Okay.
Okay, just between us. Carol's book was extremely weird, right?
Well, I learned a thing or two.
What, how to grow turnips on the moon?
That is harsh.
I didn't think it was that bad. But interstellar agriculture as a metaphor for planetary conquest, not what I expected.
You should be honest with Kara.
I'm always honest with Carol. But if I tell her it was a weird book, I'll sound like I don't know much about her adopted culture.
And how is that bad? You do not know, so this is the perfect opportunity to ask.
Good point. All right, I'll do it. Thanks, Hunter.
Good luck.
You calling it?
Yeah, time to go.
That is it for me.
Righteous.
Deadly Ground. Bring it on. Oh, quick jab. I've got both more than enough, so just do that, I guess.
Carol, I had some more thoughts on the book.
You do? You must have really liked it.
Actually, I didn't connect with it at all. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
You didn't like it.
It's more that I didn't have the context. But you do, and you clearly like the book, so...
So...
I wanted to see it through your eyes. If you don't mind, I'd like that context.
I don't mind.
Okay, then.
Most of my time at Central is hurry up and wait. Stop by when I'm waiting. We'll talk.
I will.
Ooh, wanna go River Bloom.
Good.
Awkward. Wait, what? Dr. Eddie, right over here.
The Venom suit has...
You guys really put the home in home base. This is an impressive setup.
I hope the accommodations are better than what my mother provided.
Your mother gave me a lot of stuff. But most of it was grief. Thanks again for what you did for me. As if my past wasn't complicated enough, your mother added a fresh pile of regrets.
Eddie, you are here because a mutual friend believes in you.
You mean he believes I'm trouble. And he's not entirely wrong.
I do not want you at each other's throats.
Look, Parker and I have a complicated history, but it's water under the bridge. Well, I guess we're still building that bridge. But we have bigger fish to fry. From the bridge. But enough about us. Can you trust me after everything that happened? I mean, I kept trying to eat you.
You are a different person. I cannot blame you for my mother's control.
Oh, that's a relief. Thought it might be weird between us. Want to hug it out? Sorry, I just made it awkward, didn't I?
No more than Peter Parker does.
So, now that we've cleared the air, I'm a little worried about the deal we made with the devil. That's the first time I've meant it literally.
Mephisto is malevolent. Every interaction with him is playing with hellfire.
Oh, I hate fire. Almost as much as I hate demons. No offense, but I hear there's a gym here, and I'm itching to check it out. I'm gonna do that. Unless you need something else?
Let's
I
have
would
few
like to get to know you
questions,
better.
Okay, hit me.
I would like to know more about you.
Really? Like what?
What was your life like before you became Venom?
I was a reporter, and I was pretty good at it. Well, I was okay. Somewhere between okay and pretty good. Had a few wins. Then one major gaffe blew up my whole career.
What happened?
It's a long story. And not my favorite one to tell. Maybe I'll share the details someday. All you need to know is that it nearly ended my career. I still find the occasional reporting gig, but, well, let's just say it's for news sites with stories about how the government buries alien bodies in the desert.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Just not the kind of aliens these sites talk about.
Ooh.
What drives you to fight for justice?
Plenty of people will tell you I'm no hero. Some of them might be living in the Abbey. But I really do care about doing what's right. I guess you could say I had a tough childhood. Always wished I'd had a strong friend who could save me from the monsters in my life. So I became a monster. To save those too small to fight for themselves. Yeah, they might be afraid of me, but I'll keep them safe.
Oh.
You seem ruthless for a hero.
Is that a question?
Half the Midnight Suns believe the greater good can sometimes outweigh a single life, but none of them, well...
Eat their enemies?
You could put it that way.
My brand of justice is an acquired taste.
I would like to know more about your symbiote.
Naturally. Go for it.
How did you and the symbiote connect with one another?
I got bitten by a radioactive pool of motor oil.
What?
No, that would have been less dramatic. Truth is, Spider-Man brought the symbiote back from space.
Space?
Be surprised what that kid gets up to. Anyway, Parker found the suit ill-fitting. His loss was my gain. Maybe I'll tell you the story someday.
What are your capabilities on the battlefield?
But without your mom's demonic protein powder, we can still bench press a bus if we need to. We also have limited shape-shifting abilities. Our tendrils are handy when we need to grab something or web someone to a wall. And we can also camouflage ourselves if needed. Don't tell Parker, but he traded down when he went back to those red and blue pajamas.
I noticed that you sometimes refer to yourself as we. Why is that?
Because I'm a king in black.
What does that mean?
It doesn't matter. Truth is, Venom isn't a singular personality. It's a combination of myself and the symbiote. That's why we say we.
Must be strange to have a conversation with the voice inside your head.
Yeah, well, if you thought it was hard fighting vampires, try doing it when your costume is yelling in your ear.
Eddie, can I talk to Venom now?
That's not how it works. I'm not deranged. I just share a body with an alien symbiote. And okay, yeah, that does sound deranged. But it also happens to be true. You want to talk to Venom? You always are, Hunter.
Okay, I should go.
Actually, I have to run.
I'm around if you need me.
New hero available? Yeah.
Peter, are you all right?
Why? Because one of my ex-nemesis now lives in the same building? Do I not look okay? I'm thinking calming thoughts.
You seem very relaxed.
Okay, good.
Which is surprising, because when you sleep tonight, all that separates you from one of your greatest nemeses is a 500-year-old wooden door.
And now I'm anxious.
If it is an issue, we can find him alternative lodging. Perhaps in Limbo?
No. I think this could be a good bonding experience for Eddie and me. Sure, I didn't exactly bond with the symbiote, but you know what I mean.
I will take your word for it.
Anyway, that's not the only reason I'm on edge. Back in the sewer, Mephisto called me by my name. Is that something I need to worry about?
Peter, of course he knows. He is the devil.
Kinda feels like I made a big mistake here. But I'd do it again. Eddie is worth saving.
We shall see.
I was really hoping for something more encouraging, but I guess I can live with cold-eyed pragmatism.
Okay,
Do you think Eddie would let me take a selfie with my head in Venom's mouth? Ah, never mind. I'm sure it'll happen naturally.
it will happen naturally. Oh, wow. Yeah, because you're gonna piss him off. I'm sure.
Agatha always knew how to put a smile on my face.
Okay, let's see. Wait, what map? That's... Why do I now need to go speak to... Oh.
Anything else on your mind?
What does S.H.I.E.L.D. know about Mephisto?
What does an international espionage agency know about the actual devil?
Yes?
Not very much.
That is alarming.
Look, if Satan had a nuke, I could hand you a dossier thicker than your head. But he doesn't, so... Frankly, I should be asking you. What can you tell me about Mephisto?
Well, he is the actual devil.
Which is more than what S.H.I.E.L.D. will ever admit to knowing about Mephisto.
Mephisto detests new breed vampires. Do we know why?
Souls.
I have no good answer for that. Nothing based on facts. My gut tells me new breed vampires keep him from getting something he wants. As for what that is, you'll have to ask the devil.
Thanks, Carol.
See ya.
Okay, and done. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What costumes do we have? We have anti-venom and fallen venom. No, actually, fallen venom, and we have this kinda cool. Purge, double negative, carnivore. Hellfire, Fiend, Little Shadow, me, Redeemed. Well, I'll just do Venom in his normal Fallen Venom costume. Like that. And then let's in the night now, because
Alright.
don't have it. Okay. Let's do that, because I don't have any more time to record. Let's take it up tomorrow.